We didn't promise endless nights or swear we'd never part. We only stood there in the moment with open hearts. No guarantees between us, no future we could see, but something in your presence felt like eternity. We never tried to hold it beyond what it could be. We only let it happen naturally. Love didn't need to stay forever to mean everything to me. It didn't need endless tomorrows to become my memory. It lived inside a moment and gave me all I need. Love didn't need to stay forever to stay with me. We walk beneath uncertain skies, not knowing where they lead, but every second beside you was more than I could dream. We never spoke of endings or tried to make it last. We only knew the feeling while it was in our hands. No need to make it endless, no need to make it stay. Some loves are only meant to light the way. Love didn't need to stay forever to mean everything to me. It didn't need endless tomorrows to become my memory. It lived inside a moment and set my spirit free. Me love didn't need to stay forever to stay with me. And even now I still remember the calm inside your eyes. Not every love is meant to linger, but never truly dies. You gave me something lasting without a single claim. You didn't stay forever, but nothing was the same. Love didn't need to stay forever to mean everything to me. It didn't need endless tomorrows to become my memory. It lived inside my heartbeat, in every part of me. Love didn't need to stay forever to stay with me. So gently, but left its truth behind. Love didn't need forever to last a lifetime. Love didn't need forever, it needed one perfect time. We stood at the edge of leaving, with nothing left to say. The air was filled with silence that words would only break. Your eyes were calm and certain, mine were learning to see. Some things don't disappear, even when they're free. No promise left between us, no future we could claim. But something in that moment refused to fade away. The feeling didn't lose its shape, even when you walked away. It stayed inside my heartbeat, it never slipped away. Time couldn't rearrange it or make it incomplete. The feeling didn't lose its shape, it still lives in me. We never tried to hold it, we never begged it to stay. We only let it exist there in its quiet way. Your touch was never desperate, your voice was always calm. You never asked forever, you just held on. And even in the distance, even in the unknown, it never lost its meaning or the way it had grown. The feeling didn't lose its shape, even when you walked away. It stayed inside my heartbeat, it never slipped away. Time couldn't rearrange it or make it disappear. The feeling didn't lose its shape, it's still here. Maybe love is not possession, maybe love is what remains. Even when the world keeps turning and everything has changed, it doesn't ask for forever, it doesn't need to stay. It only asks to live inside you, in its quiet way. The feeling didn't lose its shape, even when you let me go. It stayed inside my heartbeat, more than you could know. Time couldn't erase it or take what we became. The feeling didn't lose its shape, it still remains. Through every silent memory, through every passing day, the feeling didn't lose its shape, it never faded away. The feeling didn't lose its shape, it still remains. I was lost inside the noise, every doubt was screaming loud. Every road felt like confusion, every truth beneath the cloud. I was searching for a sign, something I could hold on to. Then you stood there in the chaos, and somehow I just knew. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't try to lead, but something in your quiet strength was everything I need. Your calm was the only signal breaking through the storm in me. When the world was spinning out of control, you were clarity. Your calm was the only signal when my faith was barely there. You didn't promise me forever, you just showed me you cared. No flashing lights to guide me, no map to understand, just the steady rhythm of your heart reaching for my hand. Every fear began to weaken, every wall began to fall. Somewhere in your silent courage I found the strength to call. You didn't ask for answers, you didn't need control, you just stayed there in the moment and made me whole. Your calm was the only signal breaking through the storm in me. When the world was spinning out of control, you were clarity. Your calm was the only signal when my faith was barely there. You didn't promise me forever, you just showed me you cared. Maybe love is not the light, maybe it's the steady flame, the one that stays when skies are dark and nothing's the same. And even now I still hear it in every breath I take. Your calm was the only signal my heart could never fade. Your calm was the only signal breaking through the storm in me. When the world was spinning out of control, you were clarity. Your calm was the only signal when my faith was barely there. You didn't promise me forever, you just showed me you cared. Oh, your calm was the only Didn't happen with thunder, no lightning split the sky, no sudden voice inside us telling us why. We were standing in the quiet, like we'd always been there. Nothing felt unfamiliar, nothing felt unfair. We didn't see the moment coming, we didn't hear its sound, but something deep between us was turning us around. We were there when it became us, when lonely disappeared. Somewhere in the space between heartbeats, everything was clear. We were there when it became us, no distance left to cross. Two separate lives stopped reaching and became one without loss. No promises were spoken, no future was defined. Just your presence beside me and your hand close to mine. I didn't feel the exact second when I stopped being alone, only that standing with you finally felt like home. No single breath could mark the change, no line we crossed in time, but somewhere in the silence your heart became mine. We were there when it became us, when lonely disappeared. Somewhere in the space between heartbeats, everything was clear. We were there when it became us, no distance left to cross. Two separate lives stopped reaching and became one without loss. Maybe love doesn't arrive, maybe it slowly grows until one quiet moment becomes the one you know. And even now I feel it living in every breath we share. We didn't chase forever, it was already there. We were there when it became us, when lonely disappeared. Somewhere in the space between heartbeats, everything was clear. We were there when it became us, no distance left to cross. Two separate lives stopped reaching and became one without loss. We were there when it became us, before we understood. Love had already found its way exactly where we stood. We were there when it became us and never looked away. Exactly where we stood. I was standing in the noise again, every answer out of place, trying hard to look unbroken with a steady face. You didn't ask what hurt me, you didn't need to know. You just stood there beside me and let your silence show. No words came down to save me, no rescue in your hands, but something in your stillness helped me understand. Your calm didn't leave me alone, Ben, when everything fell apart. You didn't try to fix the broken, you just stayed with my heart. And somehow in your quiet, I found the strength to breathe. Your calm didn't leave me alone, it stayed and carried me. The night was heavy on my shoulders, like a weight I couldn't move. Every fear I tried to bury was rising to the truth. But you never turned away or asked me to pretend. You let the moment hold us until the shaking ended. No promise of forever, no miracle in sight, just your steady presence in the middle of my night. Your calm didn't leave me alone, babe, when everything fell apart. You didn't try to fix the broken, you just stayed with my heart. And somewhere in your silence I felt the storm release. Your calm didn't leave me alone, it gave my chaos peace. Maybe love is not the rescue, maybe love is staying near, not to change the hurt inside you, but to make it disappear. Not with force or explanation, not with words that try too hard, just a calm that never leaves you in the dark. Your calm didn't leave me alone when I was losing control. You didn't ask me for answer, you just stayed in my soul. And now wherever life takes me, I carry what you've shown. Your calm didn't leave me alone, it became my home. Your calm didn't leave me alone, it's where I still belong. Even when you're not beside me, your calm lives on. Your calm didn't leave me alone, it made me strong. We weren't chasing any answers, we weren't trying to feel, just standing in the quiet, letting time be still. Your eyes were soft and open, mine were learning how to see. There was nothing we were forcing, just you standing with me. No sudden rush of thunder, no promise in the air. But something in the silence said this was really there. We were still when it became real. No words had to explain. Nothing moved but everything changed. We were never the same. In the space between heartbeats, something finally revealed. We didn't move, we didn't try. We were still when it became real. The world was far behind us, like it had disappeared. Every doubt I carried slowly wasn't there. Your hand was close to mine now, but neither reached across. We didn't need the contact to feel what we had found. No moment of decision, no line we had to cross. Love was already waiting before we knew it was. We were still when it became real. No words had to explain. Nothing moved but everything changed. We were never the same. In the calm of your presence, I felt my heart finally heal. We didn't move, we didn't try. We were still when it became real. Maybe truth arrives in silence, not in lightning, not in flame. Maybe love doesn't announce itself, it simply stays. And in that quiet revelation, I felt you next to me, not asking for tomorrow, just letting us be. We were still when it became real. No words had to explain. Nothing moved but everything changed. We were never the same. In the space between heartbeats, love was finally revealed. We didn't move, we didn't try. We were still when it became real. We were still but our hearts were alive. We didn't need to conceal. Everything started without a sound. We were still when it became real. We were still in the quiet, when love became real. There was a quiet in your eyes tonight, not made of distance, not made of goodbye. Just something softer, harder to name, like love was learning how to change. We didn't run when the words grew thin, we didn't hide from what we were in. We let the silence breathe its truth, stayed there longer than we used to. No promises left to defend, no battles we needed to win, just two hearts standing still, letting time say what it will. We stayed until it was enough, not chasing forever, not calling it love, just holding on where the light grew dim, not losing ourselves, not losing it. We stayed when the fire burned low, when all we had was what we both know. No need for words, no need to pretend. We stayed until it was enough. Your hands still fit inside of mine, like it remembered another time, when hope was louder than our fears, and forever felt so near. But love isn't only how it starts, it's how it lives inside the dark. And even fading, it was real, in every breath we chose to feel. No rescuing left to do, no proving what we went through, just staying where we stood. Cause leaving never could. We stayed until it was enough, not chasing forever, not calling it love, just holding on where the light grew dim, not losing ourselves, not losing it. We stayed when the fire burned low, when all we had was what we both know. No need for words, no need to pretend. We stayed until it was enough. And maybe love was never meant to last, maybe its beauty wasn't what we had, not in the ending, not in the pain, but in choosing to remain. No doors were slammed, no hearts were torn, just two souls quietly reborn, in the grace of letting go, without becoming alone. We stayed until it was enough, not breaking apart, not forcing our love, just standing still where truth began, not needing more than what we had. We stayed with nothing left to prove, no more to win, no more to lose, just letting peace become the end. We stayed until it was enough. No tears to fall, no need to run, we didn't lose, we just became done. Not empty hearts, but quiet love. We stayed until it was enough. The words had all been spoken. There was nothing left to say. The night stood still around us as the light began to fade. No promises to hold on to, no future left to defend. Just the quiet space between us, where we didn't have to pretend. We could have walked away right then and left it all behind, but something in the silence still held us in time. Silence didn't end the feeling, it stayed inside our hearts. Even when the world stopped moving, we never fell apart. The silence didn't end the feeling, it only made it clear that love was never in the words, it was already here. I still held the answer. Your hand still felt the same. Nothing needed to be rescued, nothing left to explain. There was peace inside the stillness I had never known before. Not the sound but the absence made me sure. We didn't reach to fill the space, we didn't try to speak. Love was breathing quietly in you and me. The silence didn't end the feeling, it stayed inside our hearts. Even when the world stopped moving, we never fell apart. The silence didn't end the feeling, it only made it clear that love was never in the words, it was already here. Maybe love was never spoken, maybe it never had to be. Maybe it lives in the quiet, where hearts are free. And even now without a sound, I still feel you near. The silence never took away what brought us here. Didn't end the feeling, it stayed inside our hearts. Even when the world stopped moving, we never fell apart. The silence didn't end the feeling, it only made it clear that love was never in the words, it was already here. disappeared. It only grew inside our hearts through every silent year. We never meant to cross that line. We never planned to fall. It wasn't written in our hands, no warning sign at all. It came without permission, it moved without a sound. Suddenly the ground we knew was nowhere to be found. We tried to name it a weakness, we tried to call it wrong, but every time we walked away, our hearts pulled us along. Love didn't ask to be forgiven, it never begged to stay. It didn't stand before a judge or try to explain away. Love didn't ask for mercy, it didn't bow its head. It simply lived between our souls, in every word unsaid. There were nights we blamed the stars for what we couldn't hide. We told ourselves it wouldn't last. We swore we'd let it slide. But something in the silence refused to disappear. Not guilt, not fear, not longing could make it less sincere. We stood inside the question of what was right or true, but love was never asking permission from me or you. Love didn't ask to be forgiven, it never begged to stay. It didn't stand before a judge or try to explain away. Love didn't ask for mercy, it didn't bow its head. It simply lived between our souls, in every word unsaid. Maybe love is never guilty, maybe it just appears, not to break the world apart, but to quiet all our fears. And even if the road divides us, and we must let it go, it doesn't need forgiveness for letting us both know. Love didn't ask to be forgiven, it never begged to stay. in everything we said. Love didn't ask to be forgiven, it only asked to be true. Even if we walk apart, it was real in me and you. Love didn't ask to be forgiven, it only asked to be felt. I thought time would erase you, like footprints in the rain. I thought distance would free me from every trace of pain. But in the quiet of the evening, when the world disappeared, I could feel you beside me, like you never left here. No sound of your footsteps, no shadow at my door, but something in my heartbeat was stronger than before. Your presence didn't need to return, it never went away. It lived inside my breathing, in every word I couldn't say. Your presence didn't need to return, it stayed where love begins, not in the space beside my hand, but in the soul within. There were nights I stopped believing you were part of my life. I told myself you were only a fading light, but every memory stayed gentle, never asking to be found. It lived in every silence, without a sound. You didn't need to remind me, you didn't need to appear. You were already forever It never went away. It lived inside my breathing, in every word I couldn't say. Your presence didn't need to return. It stayed where love begins, not in the space beside my hand, but in the soul within. Your presence didn't need to return. It was always here with me. Love doesn't live in yesterday. It lives in memory. Your presence didn't need to return. It never left my heart.